handful of retailers will report June same-store sales tomorrow morning. Now, Stephanie, two of the Action Alerts Plus names, Costco and Gap, they're going to report their numbers. They've been reporting solid numbers for the past few months. Do you expect that trend to continue?
I do, and I think both of them are going to actually post about a 5% comp number. I do think that if you get a little bit of a disappointment, or if it's just in line and you see a sell the news, because both stocks have had a nice run, we're inclined to buy. And I'll tell you the reason is because they both have special situations. Costco really has this membership fee business. It's 75% recurring revenue stream. So it's very predictable. They also have great merchandise, and they have the size and the scale, so they can offer the best prices, very good product selection. And I think really they're taking share from their competition. Really nobody else is posting the kinds of comps that they have been doing. Gap is a restructuring story, and while the stock has had a nice run, I think there's a lot more to go, not only here in the US because they've right-sized the stores, but also internationally. They've kind of realigned their management teams as well by brand, which I think is going to provide a more consistent merchandise mix for the company. And I think they have younger brands like Athleta that actually can also drive growth going forward. So I like those two. If you see any kind of sell the news, those are the ones we'd be buying.
Now, TJX is another stock that you own, and they're not going to report monthly sales tomorrow, but they've got a quarter coming up. What are you expecting from them? Do you expect this to be a better quarter?
Well, it's an interesting question because they've had such good performance and they've had tough comparisons. Now, the tough comparisons actually stopped after the first quarter, so we're behind it, so that's good. And I think that they will continue to take share as JCPenney kind of is trying to still figure out their situation. And in general, that consumers looking for a good value with name brands. And that's the differentiating factor between TJ and Ross Stores. I think that TJ has much better name brand products, a better selection. She's done a great job, and I think the e-commerce business is another tailwind for them. So I like that one as well. That one would have to pull back a little bit more substantially for us to buy just because it's had such a nice run.
Now on the high end, today we saw Burberry. They reported really solid sales numbers. I know you've owned Nordstrom in the past. Is this an area that you would get back into? The high-end customers been doing really well.
Yeah, it absolutely, it has, and I expect that to continue. Now, your one caveat here is that oil prices are where they are, right? So that's your one thing, that's the one thing that keeps me up at night in general for retail and for the consumer. The consumer has been resilient, I think. Jobs have been, have been improving. Housing prices have been rising. You have the wealth effect. So I think all of that kind of offsets the oil story. Nordstrom is one I like a lot. I like it because of the anniversary sale catalyst, and I'm hearing that that's actually is going very well. This company is continuing to invest for their future to drive double-digit returns and growth, and I think that's not going to change anytime soon. So under 60, I like that one.
Okay, so do you find better value though in the value retailers or in the high end?
Well, I would say it's hard because TJ and Nordstrom are both on the high side in terms of valuation. That's why I choose Costco and Gap, because they've got some company-specific restructurings or company-specific things that are happening that I can think can drive their valuations higher.
Okay, thank you, Stephanie. Be sure to watch these stocks tomorrow because on any pullback, this is a buying opportunity.